Alright. We're going to continue actually drawing our OC. This is actually what we have scheduled anyway, so yeah. But this is exactly what I need. To be fair, I'm wondering. So basically, the main goal for now is to complete all the characters. Hi Hangshi, got over here, how are you, hoping it's going? I'm Ranger, but changed my name, what's up? Hello, 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 Ranger, got over here. I'm doing good, doing good. I'm absolutely beautiful. Just slept really long today, so I'm not, you know, I'm a bit, you know, overslept. I really wanted to wake up really early, but if I would wake up at the time where I wanted to wake up, I would sleep for about 2 hours, which is, you know, as little as I can sleep is 4, and I can still be active, but that's, you know, that's not saving me, so at times like that, it's going to be a bit problematic. To stay on the job, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Our character, right? Our OC. So, what's left for the OC itself? Aimuto, got over here, how are you, hoping it's going? He has no pants. He does. Actually, I was thinking about either giving him like very tight pants or giving him like buffed pants. But I'm thinking about giving him tight pants. That's going to be better. I'm not beating no pants allegations. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like your accent. Thanks. Thanks. I'm really happy to hear that. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm not beating the allegations of no pants. uh, Hi Zaga, got over here, how are you hoping it's going? This is a strictly pantsless community. Take off your pants now. Bro. Why would you assume I have them on? No. Who wears pants in home? I doubt people are wearing pants when they are at home and they don't have to go anywhere. Well, now for sure I'm not beating those allegations. I'm wearing basketball shorts, I see. Those are pants? No. What do you mean? Okay. We have our sketch. It's actually time to work out the liner. So today I woke up past 12, so I've slept like 5 hours. I'm usually waking up at 11. I'm wondering, do we want to give him like an earring or something? More than casual. Does he remind me of Shaggy? Probably because of Shaggy hairstyle and a scruff. I want to today have at least finished line art. We'll see how well it's going to go. Line art and flats. Hi gamer art girl, got over here, how are you hoping it's going? Good. Glad to hear that. Customers figure out today that they want an entirely new feature till Monday, and we are already in the red label holiday for the weekend, bro. That's crazy. What time is it for you? It's 14:01, so 2 p.m. currently. Give or take a couple minutes, because for some reason my PC is showing wrong hour. What holiday do you guys have today? I believe Easter, right, Saga? 7:05? That's early. It's like 7 hours. To the back. Where are you from? If I can ask. I be like, people will kill me if it's not done because it's promised, and I believe him because I know our user base, but if his life depends on it, he should have told us a bit sooner. Yeah. True. True. Yeah. Easter? Yeah. I'm actually not going to have time off during Easter, I think, besides Monday. I'm already working, you know. Today I'm going to the night shift. Is DST? DST? Oh, let's have Easter on Sunday. Yeah, I mean, Easter is a moving, so to say, it's a moving holiday, so CDT, DST. I thought DST ends sooner. Hmm. Bye bye. Bye, Grandma Girl. Hope to see you soon. Oh, what? Do you call DST the summer or the winter time? No idea. Used to call winter the DST, but the site showing America says DST is from March 9 to November 2. Oh. Anyway, we have either CT +1 or +2. Confused. To be fair, line art always seemed boring to me. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. Oh, Essie! Hi, hello, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Everyone in the chat, please leave a warm welcome to Essie. I hope Essie likes the pointlessness. Oh, come on. Since a so funny thing, I also wanna see a so funny thing. There was this streamer and she had a word animation for rain, and it was like it teleported her on the middle of a road, and there was driving a truck and flattened her. Oh, because it might have been flattering. Okay, I'll see myself out. Nice. The helmet has a lot of details actually, but it's needed. It's a very detailed helmet. I was wondering how does my accent sounds for others. Because as I've mentioned, it's a cool looking helmet. Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out the name for him. So again, folks, if someone has a name for a guardsman, just an ordinary guy, go ahead. Greg, okay. Why not? Or something simple, yeah. Something simple. Grivundor the Destroyer. Very simple. Mikola Customizer. Hi RF, glad to have you here. How are you? How's it going? I think his name should be Agnar. Agnar. Sounds good. And it's a fantasy name. Why not? Also, someday you have to draw Bob too. Bob is a fish. Despite him being a fish in a bowl. Exactly. It's like in Undertale you've got that Temmie village and there was like, hi, I'm Temmie and this is my friend, Temmie. Hi, I'm Temmie and this is my friend, Temmie. Hi, I'm Temmie and this is my friend. And you walk up to the next one. Hi, I'm Bob. It should be clear that it is a Bob. Listen, when I'll be done with Bob, you'll be able to point out a finger and say that's a motherfucking Bob. That's how Bob the Bobby is going to be. Do you, Bob? Bob. Hey team. Team? Hey, hello. Good night, team. Bro. Timmy! Like in South Park. Timmy! To be fair, I'm stuck in Cousin. I can't beat that boss. I literally can't beat that boss. It's so weird. Hi Mike, glad to have you here. How are you, right? How's it going? Oh, hi Mike. Apparently Discord is being sued by New Jersey. Why? What did it do to New Jersey? My style been moving my art now and taking new ones. I see. Good. is suing Discord? God damn. It's still better than Spain blocking Cloudflare and AWS during football matches. Huh? Over child safety laws. Huh. Can't keep getting away with. Yeah, I mean, fair. Fair. There's a lot of creeps on Discord, but on the other hand, is it actually something that Discord is at the blame for? To be fair, a lot of situations are caused just because parents are not properly, parents are not properly looking over their children on the internet. They are pirating stuff, they are like watching things that they shouldn't at very young age. Just as easy accessible as corn size. Yeah, exactly. It's very, very easy to accessible. So I don't understand why Discord would be even. I don't think Discord is at any kind of risk over here. What's the problem with pirating? I mean, nothing. It's just, in some countries it's illegal, and some parents are against pirating because it's like, some people are still figuring it out that it's like, teach your child how to select non-virus torrents. Yeah, but they are still not doing that. They are not even teaching their children how to do it. So the thing is that it's just... the problem is with the sheer sake of the fact that parents are not watching over their children. So this is literally the only problem. So like they've been trying, they forced YouTube to do those stuff, but they can't keep getting away with it. Like internet can't just be made to raise the children for them. They have to start taking some effort into that, After some Windows reinstalls, he will learn. Yeah. True. But the thing is, the problem is that it's easy to say. Yeah, also true. But if it's really that difficult to do, they shouldn't still really expect internet to, place a hand on it. Like, after all, internet has a lot of freedom. So if they are not, accepting the fact that their child is doing something, they can't put a blame for the site that it's been there. It's like, I don't know, someone is still falling under the robbery in a shop, and police walks up to you and says, why the fuck you didn't do anything? You could stop the robber. Like, dude, someone was at point still had to protect themselves to not be unalived by the robber. And it's like police would walk up to that person and say, why you didn't stop the robber? So this is more or less the same thing as this allegory. It is easy to say, but it's also like, like they can't really. But when both parents have to work full time and then do chores and cook and grocery, they won't have that much time for their child as old school families back then, which is still what people base their opinion on. The things are not meant for children, but parents don't really care. Other children are much bigger than parents. Also fact, but still, you can actively, place restrictions. Like, there are restrictions on the PCs. So still, it's like, even though someone is too late to save, you know, the store from robbery, it still doesn't mean like it's like third person at the problem. It's the robber that does it, right? The problem with that is that's how you raise an overly sensitive child in a shell. Also true, like if you are going to allow a child to go on the Twitter, get ragged up by some people who actually know better than the kid is going to cry because actually their opinion was, you know, destroyed by facts. I don't want to say what I saw when I was young, but yeah, kind of that thing, right? Of course, I'm not like some people would say that it's traumatizing, and I have to say some things are traumatizing actually. But I've also met with like my friend was in the idea that oh no, my child is not going to be raised with the problems of the worlds. Like she literally was not allowing the kid to know what's happening all around the world, only in that like bubble of the reality that was happening all around. There are no problems, there are no issues in the country, there are no arguments between people, like everyone is a friend, etc. Like seriously? Like at least allow the kid to understand that people are not going to stick up with their opinion. Hi Lois, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going? Can you submit art for him to draw? Lois, I think this is the first time around, so hope you find a coffee corner here. Lois, actually, I can actually make requests, yeah, on stream. You can send me info in the Discord, in the private message, or oh wait, let me see if I've made the thing. No, I don't have it. I don't have the channel. Let me quickly make it. Drawing requests, create the channel. There we go. Now everyone can send me a drawing requests. In the thing, I think certain sites, internet should be for 18+. I think certain sites are okay for kids to have. I just think more safe apps need to be in the child's minor's repertoire. Yes. Like, it's like with books, right? The kid is growing up, so it can access books that are on a higher shelf, right? Like that's I believe that's the best thing. So like, of course, that's the thing. Although like we have things where parents are buying some on GTA, right? Like Grand Theft Auto games. So like the same parent is going to go on the internet and say like, oh, this site should be more it should actually protect my child from those things, and literally day after that it's going to buy the same kid a Grand Theft Auto 5 or 6. This is literally the same, like the same thing. So I think people just should stop going about that, like allow the kid to grow more bold and actually understand that world is not, you know, all colorful around. I played Quake at the age of 8, where people explode to a bloody mess. Same, like I was very young when I was introduced to like bloody games. Like straight up, I was playing like Hitman, I was playing like other stuff. What have I done? What's up, Muto? What's up? I mean, the thing is, like, okay, it's good to protect, for example, kids from... It's good to protect kids from certain people. And I believe that's what should be taken care of. But I think more like content-wise, sites shouldn't be as restrictive, because as long as it's not like, you know, actually something illegal, I think it should be done in the reverse. I don't think you did anything, but I don't know. I mean, we have a debate now how internet should look like, but the fact is that I say this is he's just sharing opinions, you know? Yeah, we are just sharing opinions. The topic fell in, we are sharing opinions. Like, a lot of stuff is... To be fair, I feel like a lot of people have, like, very similar opinion. Like, it's more about people. It's like protecting kids from certain people. That actually names of those people's names of the kinds of those peoples I can't share on YouTube, ironically. But like, content wise, people who actually want to perform on more, like, for example, like using swear words, people are getting restricted by some stupid things. Just... Yeah, exactly, like what Zega said. Like, that's straight up that. Like, kids are still going to be kids. Kids are still going to have, like, somehow get access to games that are gore, full of gore. Or they are going to access, like, corn sites. Like, they are going to see some messed up stuff on, like, Reddit 50/50 subreddit. Like... they're still going to see those stuff. And I believe that no matter how many lawsuits can be done, it's still going to be like the same argument, just take better care of your kid. And that's how the lawsuit is going to be finished on Reddit about the Discord. Like, what can actually be pushed is the fact that actually Reddit might need to watch closely to what people are doing and say. That's actually... I'm constantly seeing Reddit, Discord. Like, that's actually what Discord might need to be pushed to do. Like, having a closer look at what people do and say. That's true, and because of YouTube being stricter about this site and not the actual YouTube app made for kids, it will make another quote-unquote space for parents to ignore the kids' search history. Yes, and it's going to give kids a backdoor to search those things. So it's like a never-ending loop. So, like, still. Also, I think it's idiocy that we have YouTube Kids and YouTube, but still the other side of YouTube, which is like 16 plus, is still restricted to be YouTube Kids friendly. Like, then why do we have this YouTube Kids section? Why? That makes no sense for it to exist. Like, straight up, it's just ironic, right? Like, we still have very similar rules. Forbidden things are more interesting, but if you don't deny your kid accessing them, she may check it out and never go there again. But if you forbid it, it will be there forever. Interesting because curiosity. Yes, exactly as Zega says. That's the, you know, that's the curiosity effect. Like, something is restricted from you, something is forbidden from you, so you're automatically like, you have the curiosity factor to constantly go back there and check it out, because it's like forbidden from you. So I think, like, actually, still, there's a lot of factors going about it. There's really a lot of factors going about it, and again, I feel like this entire thing that is happening between Discord, you know, the Discord lawsuit now, is actually going to, I doubt it's going to do much, but the same I thought about YouTube, so I don't know. It might end up that, for example, delete PDF, yes, exactly. Like, that's that, but then, wait, there's a Discord lawsuit? Yeah, that's why we are talking about it. Like that's what started this entire debate, actually, about like what's going on. Because Discord is apparently is not like, there we go, like over child safety laws. So like apparently some state in America considered Discord to not actually keep up with child safety laws. So now it has lawsuits. So that's the entire thing behind it. But again, like we shouldn't, like we adults shouldn't be forced and restrict by the content we are doing for peers. So other, like, you know, young adults and other stuff. We shouldn't be restricted by the idea that there might be some kid that strayed away from YouTube Kids, right? Like if it's stroll away from YouTube Kids, then like that's not our fault, right? Because like how we content creators, for example, can actually do anything about the fact that kids are going away from YouTube Kids? How we can restrict that? Like I've done everything from my side, right? Because I even have like marked my video to not be for adults. That's their parents' guardian's fault, emo, I'm sorry. Exactly, Alois, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, if parent guardian really wants to protect their kid, just do better job protecting the kid. Don't put the blame that the kid strolled away from under your supervision to see the content that they shouldn't, quote unquote shouldn't, or that simply you don't want to do, right? Or if really, or just don't bother. Like literally, but when internet was rising and there was a lot of messed up stuff, so when I was like still a kid, and a lot of like now all like older people were kids, it was easily accessible to find like someone jumping off of a building or doing a lot of stuff just simply on the internet. There were like different sites like Sadistic or something like that, and simply like that was something that young teenagers were just accessing easily. And it's still that thing, that's still the factor of the internet. It's just like fortune, yeah, exactly, like fortune. So to be fair, they offer up 18 plus service regardless of age or verification. Yeah, exactly. So for example, my server is like, you know, let's say 16 plus, like more or less what I'm seeing as my channel, because I'm swearing, I'm for example drawing sometimes like characters that might look quote unquote inviting. I don't want to like now use words that, for example, YouTube might not really like. So some of my characters might look inviting, some characters might have some very specific like facial expressions, etc. So it's like, let's say about 16 plus, because like you know what I'm doing. Like on 4chan it was anonymous and children reading, which is absolutely horrific as a parent. Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of those were younger teenagers actually. Just a lot of 4chaners grew up on the side. So back in the days, those like adults were still also younger teenagers, then older teenagers, young adults. Of course, there were still adults that were like showing a lot of stuff still, but they're saying because the default setting is not filtering messages sent by friends. That's I mean, huh? I feel like that makes no sense whatsoever. That's the base of the lawsuit. That makes no sense. Like, what? But yeah, I'm happy that we are more or less at the same page when it comes to that. Like, I don't like being restricted by something foolish. If there would be actually something problematic, I'm actually not doing that, even though I could, if it's not like restricted. How can a company monitor that? There is a long article about why it makes sense. I mean, like what? That the kid is not going to go into settings and think about restricting the messenger to turn on a filter for messages from friends? I don't see a sense in it. I actually don't see a sense in it. Like, okay, what can be done? Discord can make a message asking about it. Yeah, the advertising safe messaging and the content filter on friend messages is turned off by default. So that's false advertisement. For it's hard to check through everything. Yeah, exactly. What Discord can do? You are turning on your account. Very, like, brand new account. Pop up. Level of filtering of messages. Finished. Even then, the child safety laws everywhere are screwed. I mean, all of those are not kept anyway. Like, people are fighting for them and trying to get them around, which I'm happy, because, like, you know, stuff are like, that's important. But I don't think that they're going about it in logical places. There's much more things where it could, like, that attention could be needed. Like bullying in school. But they already do check if you're 13 or younger, so I don't know. I mean, that's literally like, yes, clicking a button, yes, I'm 18 or above. That's literally the same. That's literally the same system. Yeah, that's exactly that. I think they just wanted money and found a thing they can see. That's exactly how I feel about it. That's exactly how I feel about it, Sega. And that's the perfect, actual explanation what, like, what author could have on mind. We have a saying, if you don't know what the thing is about, it's about money. Simply as that. And I love it. And it's quite often, like, true. It's quite often actually very true. If you don't know what the thing is about, it's about money. Someone's arguing? Why they're arguing? I don't know. Money, probably. And like 90% of the things is money. Like, straight up. Well, that too. We live in a very monetary corrupt society. Everything's about tax. Yeah, the jokes. What else you need the money for? Yeah. Hi, Muto. Oh, Muto on Twitch. Yeah. Jeez. I hope the talk wasn't, like, too strong for some people. Twitch Muto, yeah. I hope the talk wasn't too strong for some people. Like, I'm because I'm actually advertising my streams as comfy, but sometimes I'm lacking like conversations that, you know, what talk, you know, about the like child safety and stuff, about the entire discussion that we've had. I hope that making a break from like just, you know, games and anime over here because I was doing something here. I hope that wasn't too strong for some people. I'm sorry if it was. Like, someone can give me a feedback. Oh, but I heard Gura is expecting a child. Oh? That I haven't heard. I haven't heard that. I don't know. If it's true, like, congratulations for her. Like, actually, congrats. It may be speculations from others. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Gura was known to make long breaks because of health issues. Mume is graduating because she developed a chronic cough, so her vocal cords are getting destroyed by it. And I think it was even like recommended to her to a friend told me, who is very familiar with streamers, I see. Oh, that's so nice. I wish them a nice delivery and a healthy baby. Yeah, same. Like that's so cool. Yeah. So, but actually, like, it might be speculations because, you know, she was just saying health issues or something like that, and now people might actually speculate that she's expecting. But if it's true, like, I'm so happy for her. I'm super happy for her. Like, I'm really wishing her the best on the delivery. It's interesting. Glad to hear that. But like, we can so about the topics that might not necessarily be all comfy and stuff. If something is going to be too much of uncomfortable talk, like, just folks give me, you know, heads up. Like, hey, warning, like, we don't like the topic. That's actually important for me. Just think about baby sharks. Yeah. Because, like, you know, again, I might talk about a lot of topics. That's why we avoid politics, yeah. That's exactly why the rule to avoid politics was developed. I don't know if there's like some topic at times I'm trying to, you know, do some talk. Despite that we talk about a lot and drama. Yeah. Like, the thing is to not argue. Like, giving someone's opinion and treating it that, hey, this is the opinion. Shh, don't say that. I mean, I don't think we are talking about a lot of politics. Well, I don't think we are talking about politics, actually. Quite often I'm trying to filter what's like political and what's not. Like, sometimes we are speaking about like what happened in the world. So I don't think like it's straight up going for politics. It's like update from the world, like news and stuff. That's what I feel. But I definitely don't want to become like, you know, one of those like reaction channels or something like that. I still think it's good to have conversations like this because hard things are hard to talk about. But I get better when we try to understand each other, not to try force anyone to conform to an idea outside of their own. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. By the way, how's your game with the guy? To be fair, I haven't checked Discord in a while. But last time I've checked it, which was like last month, he didn't respond to me. And I've had like a lot of stop because of some things I was working on outside of streams and stuff. So that's that. Oh. Trivia Murder Party Fun. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. Hope you find a comfy corner here. So yeah, it's yeah, Lois, that's absolutely perfect thing to say. Like the conversation, a debate is about also it's not only about expressing your opinion, but also explaining, but also understanding that someone has a different opinion that they might actually protect. But also I want to like the thing is that I really don't want to. I don't want people to argue. Like if there's like a hard topic, like sure we can talk about it, but the moment there's going to be like the moment people are going to start arguing, or you know, just someone is going to try to argue, that's where the topic is going to get cut. That's the general idea behind that. So yeah, you're like 100% right. Like that's actually the best solution for something like that. It's sometimes it's good to have conversations like those, because it's actually also like developing intellectually, so to say. Like sometimes you are getting proved wrong. Sometimes people are rethinking their point of view and taking your informations, and they can actually develop better understanding of other topic, because it's like sharing your opinions and sharing your experiences, right? So that's actually what we could do a community thing. Yunzega should just create a game. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. We've actually talked about it on the last thing. To be fair, I might talk with the guy. Hi Silver, got Ivy here. How are your opinions going? Hi party people, what's going on? We had what you mean? Or we could do a community thing? Like community game? Or community... or like a community debate? Community game? Yeah. That's what I meant. It's 11 PM and I've never been here before. Hope you find a comfy corner here, Silver. Hope you find a comfy corner. I'm just doing homework, Mal. I see. So everybody, community games, everybody can chip in who can draw code, alright? That would be great. Like doing something all together. Hi Target, got over here, how are your corporate is going? The desert has reset today, but the new update released on Wednesday, so I'll be waiting for that as the battle pass will reset. I see. That would be interesting, yeah. Like seeing people like commemorating something. Commemorating, that's way off word. That's not the word I should use. That would be very interesting thing. Like everyone could contribute. There we go. Contribute, not collaborate. Collaborating. Yeah. Collaborate. Contribute. I don't know why I've said commemorate. Yeah, that's an interesting target. That's very interesting. I might actually get into it. But yeah, if someone wants to, since the question was, if someone wants to make a drawing request, because Eloise actually asked about it. If someone wants to place a request, go ahead. You can place it in a. You can place the request in the Discord channel on Discord server that we have. So feel free to join our Discord server, and there's going to be a special dedicated channel for placing a request. Hi RKRB, got over here, how are you hoping has been? To be for a long time, I didn't want to make requests, but I feel like it's time. I'm kinda missing. What's the server name again? Davis's Pocket Dimension. Link to it. It's in the description. Let me copy it and throw it in the chat so y'all would have it easier to access. That's our Discord community. Davis's Pocket Dimension. Also, if someone is drawing, there are 2 different channels for those who want to hear some criticism, you know, receive some feedback from people. And, you know, for people who want to talk about some games or anime, or just, you know, generally talk about stuff. I'm doing my best to be active there. When I see, you know, some conversations, I'm trying to, you know, join in. He's secretly Doraemon. Shush. What's that? Doraemon? It's a... it's that cat... It's that, like, blue cat from this anime. Like... It's like made out of circles and stuff. You don't know? Yeah, I'm kinda shocked. It's a very old one. Hi Radioactive, glad to have you here. How are you hoping it's going? I think this is the first install, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? Heyo. Just Google it. I see. I'm fine. Glad to hear it. Never seen that cat in my life. Bro. Actually, I've been called during my streaming career, which is barely any. I've heard, like, I was called like many different stuff. Like Doraemon is the fresh one. I resign. Baby rage. No. Like I was called Bloodhound from Apex. That I sound like it. I was called a reverse Vtuber. Like, usually VTubers are guys behind female models. Someone said that I'm a women behind a male model, even though I couldn't. Yeah. I was called Squeakers, which is crazy thing to say. Bro, that's crazy. Oh, and I'm constantly getting called out for not wearing pants. I was called Squeakers, Squeaks, which was crazy to say. What? Like, I swear, it does them. No. Bro. Poor Dev. I actually like when people are throwing like some random stuff, like some random names. That's so funny. Like, no jokes, that's so funny. Random names? Yeah, like Squeakers. Bro. What's your opinion on Greek mythology though? I especially love the monsters in the paintings. I got this interest from like seeing my brother playing God of War on my little brother's PlayStation 2. I guess it was PlayStation 2. I love mythologies. Greek is like, it was like something that got me into it. So I have like a lot of connections with Greek mythology. I really like it. Like the idea of gods, ideas of like monsters and stuff. Like, it's really fabulous. Egyptian is also cool. Yeah. Egyptian mythos is also really cool. I really like it too. Aztecs have some crazy lore though. Like, ancient Aztecs believed that each time Earth was getting destroyed, either like burned to crisp or frozen, gods were like giving something away to create a new world, new reality, something like that. So theoretically, we've had 7 Earths. Like we've had like 7 Earths, and this is like 8th, or that's 7th one. And Aztecs believed that there's no more gods because all of them like sacrificed themselves for the Earth to be like reborn, remade, which is crazy thing. Norse believed in 7 worlds too, yeah. I gotta love Pegasus and Medusa, and the creatures of a man with half body of a horse. I forgot the name. Centaur. I think Quetzalcoatl is like Aztec, and the only reason I know it because of gravity falls. Yes, it is. Same like feathered snake. Centaurs, yeah. I like centaurs too. Like, I really love the idea that, for example, centaurs are like somewhere like far away. They've like created like magical bubbles, and they are like very advanced technologically, but they've like got all of it advanced by magic and stuff. And generally, like they are like themselves like very intelligent and territorial. Like that's really cool. Like in a lot of fantasy books. I think centaurs were also like that in mythology. Like they're for sure they're like very cuckoo. You mean Quetzalcoatl, aka cuckoo? Yeah. Surprisingly, there's a in some of the Aztecs pyramids. Yeah, Fate Go had it. That's so cool. I love myths and legends because of how you can really just play around with it and get super speculative with the biology of it all. The centaurs, I mean, yeah. Centaurs have 2 rib cages. The Minotaur in Greek mythology actually made me cry because what was their birth story. Surprisingly, they say that Minotaur was real. But the thing was, yeah, like Apollo and Artemis' birth, yeah. Where you stake a centaur vampire. I think you would have to stake centaur vampire in 2 places. Although we can speculate that their heart is like, you know, in the human part or in the horse part. Like they don't have like 2 sets of like lungs and hearts, but actually they have like 1 set for the entire body. But it would be difficult to actually keep the blood flow for such a huge body itself. I'm also into Sumerian mythology too. I'm pretty sure you have seen the story of Gilgamesh and the statues with their giant void eyes. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I've read about it sometimes. It needs a big heart. Yeah, it would need a really big heart. Would you consider the gods as creatures? That's very interesting question. It's very specific. It's very specific to go about it. Because what would you define as a creature? Because a lot of gods were not creature-like. A lot of, for example, a lot of Egyptian gods were creature-likes. Like, I would find like everything that is like half. In Greek mythology, weren't the godly gods created by titans? Yes, they were. They were. Or were they called giants? Something like that. I mean, in all fairness, some things already have multiple sets of hearts, other organs, so it would be too out of reach. It wouldn't be too out of reach for a centaur to have multiple hearts. True. Isn't everything a creature? What was created by somebody, something? And octopi are just crazy. Fair. Like, fair. I have to say that's fair. To be fair, like, yeah, I think like creature. I think Zega, you might be right. So theoretically, everything is a creature. Every like god in mythology could be a creature. I always thought like creature is like feral kind of thing. So like, for example, in Egyptian mythos, right? You have like a lot of half-human hybrids, like half-human, half-cat, half-human, half alligator or crocodile or something like that. So I would say like those could be creatures, because like, you know, that's usually what we call creature. But theoretically, creature gets out of the word that something was created by somebody something. So theoretically that makes a lot of sense and gives the idea that all those mythos gods could be potentially just creatures, because they were mostly created, for example, by titans. What's really crazy for me, maybe creature is a mindset. That could also work, theoretically. Like, feral mindset, creating something a creature. Like, mankind with feral mindset can also be a creature. Right? Creature is just a social construct. Who are we? Where are we? Where are we going? I think so, yeah. Exactly. Man, I love this conversation. I love this convo. I really love I really love method. Time is an illusion. Creature is the only truth of the world. When he's staring at my food, like, I didn't just feed her, God help me. Jesus. My dog is capable to go to his bowls, eat his wet and dry food, eat like a treat, and then sit next to you and look at your plate. Like, that little dude is capable to like eat so much and still take your food. Reality is an illusion, the universe is a hologram, but gold by gravity falls, right? Genetically programmed to get any food they see, yeah. Hi Golden Cheese, glad to have you here, how are your parents going? Welcome to the family, Golden, thank you for subscribing. Also, please put clothes on your Vtuber. I'm wearing clothes, I just don't have a shirt. I swear, just look. I have pants on. I swear, I'm not sitting there pantsless. Due to budget cuts, they can't afford shirt. Yeah. We have budget cuts. I have to finally stop, then put on a shirt. God damn it. The pants are a lie. Man, I'm not beating allegations. The horrors of the economy are never ending. I've had a coat. You can see it on the thumbnail on YouTube. I've had the coat. I had to sell it. I had to sell it, I swear. Puts on pants, moves camera around, removes pants. It's like that trick when someone is ringing to your doorbell. So you are quickly putting on like a coat or something, like halfway, and if it's someone that you don't want to talk with or someone you don't want to invite, you are saying that you are just about to leave. Or if it's someone that you like, you are saying that you just came back. That's exactly how it would work. This is the reverse of COVID Zoom calls. Oh no. The pants are in a quantum state. If we can see it, it does not exist. What kind of Schrödinger pants we created? That's absolutely fantastic, say. I'm actually working on a code. I'm working on the code. It's so difficult to make the fluffy code in Viroid. So I'm thinking that faster I would make like casual clothes instead of like the original Davis outfit. Crying in pain. Okay. I'm saying I say as I scream into oblivion. Oof. Deleted. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. What helps usually? Like getting something like a what was it? Like getting like a hot water. Like pour some hot water in like a bottle after like something to drink. Did Daedra? Who the fuck is shouting? Yeah. I clicked on the stream to sleep too, but it's too interesting, lol. Hi Kali, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it's going? Hope you find a coffee corner here, since this is the fish dancing around. Davis, you should scream too to support Golden Cheese Cookie. Hope that helped. Hope this helped. What was that? It was cut off. Oh no! Wait, again. I know, perfect. I have AOC. Hey, I love to hear that. If you want to share it on Discord, we have a place for sharing artworks. It's just the inner goat. It's dying. Just imagine. I post on YouTube. Oh wait, I low key wanna see. Into bed now. Good night, chat. Good night, Silver. Thank you for coming. Lovely hanging out. I'm also really happy. See ya. Bro, I wanted to finish the line art today, but you should scream to support me, no joke. Is that helping? Are you feeling supported, Golden? Not happening. Yeah, we are having so much fun actually. To be fair, considering how much I'm struggling with the line arts usually, I'm really happy we can have so much fun. Like, line art is usually, for me, like, quite, I would say a bit boring. I already posted my OC on YouTube on my channel. Let me see. Let me see. Yo, that's so cool. Wait, that's from the from that cookie. What was it? Cookie run thingy? It's starting with screaming too, as it seems. Yeah. Yeah. It's so cool. I love the design. She's silly. To be fair, I really like the designs for the cookies they have in Cookie Run Kingdom. I don't know, like they've took one like concept and they are capable to like throw out cookies that are actually giving personality with each design. Imagine drawing cookies from Cookie Run Kingdom. I love her. They're adorable. Yay. It's so pretty. E. I've got the... I don't want to mix up the name. Was it a Black Pearl? Or something like that. Also, I've almost got the Red Velvet team. I lack like one character from Red Velvet team. And besides that one character, every other one in the team is like already like almost maxed out, if I remember correctly. I'm literally going to end... You still doing Gamba game? Yes. Golden cheese cookie. SMH. Yeah, it was really cool. Her lore is everything. Actually, I haven't really read into lore of the cookies from Cookie Run Kingdom. I might need to check. I really like the licorice cookie. She looks cool. Is this drawing just for fun? I'm actually making set of original characters. Characters plus lore OCs, yeah. So basically I'm creating a set of 20 OCs and I want to place them into one universe. All those 20 characters. It's going to be like an artistic universe, so basically after that I'm going to make illustrations with those characters, giving them like some story behind them, etc. Mouse is drawing, if I can find her. Actually, I can show some other characters. For example, Elise that we've done recently. So right now we are making... I split the characters into teams. Now we are making Team Grey. 2 characters. They're not adventurers or anything like that. They're just normal everyday workers in Fantasy World. So she's a maid. She's so pretty. Really got to hear that. You can place funny things on the plate. Yeah, I can. That would be so funny to throw something in there. So she's a maid, and this guy is the guardsman. So basically they are like just ordinary people. They are not adventurers. They are not going out there to fight like something. Dying from cramps right now. Oh no! Oh no! So sorry to hear that. But for example, we also have Arya. Like, she's a bard, but she's already an adventurer. So, yeah, we just have some... for now, we have some, you know, OC design sets. Do you have any, like, painkillers? Yeah, painkillers can work too, especially if they are softening muscles. Cramps are because your muscles are tensing up. If you have something to soften out your muscles, that would help you a lot with cramps. You know what girls have? Virgil is my favorite? Virgil? Yeah, Virgil is cool. And take your magnesium and B vitamins. So this is Virgil. He's a Catsfolk. He's an assassin. But he's also a co-owner of a traveling cabaret. So basically each team is going to have like its own story in the world, but at times I'm going to like merge them, like make characters meet each other. It's like, for example, you know, our guardsman is going to like run after, I don't know, Virgil. That was a crazy voice crack. Wait, he's so pretty. Yeah, I mean, I can show you all the OCs that we've done so far. So Team Broken Light starts with Arya, then we have Azura, then we have Kool-Aid, and then we have, wait, which one is that? Here. And then we have Nathaniel. Then we have Team Cabaret with Summer. The music weapon is so nice. I know, right? I really like it. So we have Summer, Winter, Velda, and Virgil. And now we are making Team Grey with Elise as our maid and our guardsman. We draws OC right now. So cool. Greg? Yes, Greg. Wait, let me write the name. I love art. I also really love art. I've been drawing for most of my life, actually. Art was always there for me. Especially, I really love making OCs, or just generally character design. I don't know why, I just like it. It's something else. Same. I get you. Art has always been very helpful for me. Yeah. It's very therapeutic too. Like, you know, when something happens, like sitting down and drawing is helping you to, you know, rethink a lot of stuff. Or just, you know, relax. I really like drawing, you know, I really like drawing, for example, after work. It's really helping me relax and, you know, just refresh myself. That's how I always use art. You get to express yourself and understand what you're feeling, and afterwards you get a piece of art that you made. Yeah, exactly. Like you're allowing yourself to understand what you are going through. So, actually, we're almost done with the character itself. And only the weapon is left. Okay. Okay. So I think, yep, and often it's much easier to put what you're feeling into art than it is to put it into words. Exactly. How's your dog doing? A bit worse, unfortunately. He's tiring out a lot, especially he's having now troubles with breathing a bit more. And he's wheezing when he's breathing, so we have a feeling that stuff is starting to grow in that nose. Like the medicine seems to kind of help, but it's not like it stopped like fully getting rid of the like the stuff stopped getting rid of the blocked nose for him. I hope he gets better. We've got informations that he won't. He has to be medicated now, you know, until the end, unfortunately. Like, until he's going to be medicated, he's going to be all good. There are going to be some inconveniences for him, and there's going to be some troubles. But it's going to, you know, help him, you know, survive, survive this thing. As long as he's medicated, he's going to just go about his life on its fullest. But yeah, it's now the matter of fact that hi Sleepy! Yeah, long time no see, how have you been, Sleepy? Poor doggo, yeah. Yeah, very poor doggo. Yeah, my poor baby. I'm good. Got to hear that. Got to hear that. So, you know, for now, along with my mom, we are doing everything so he will receive his medication sometime. You know, like when she was away, I was giving him his medications. When now she's back, she's giving him his medications. When it's needed, I can, you know, I can always give him his medication, so he always has, he always have his stuff. Okay, so what we've done is a sketch. And unfortunately, I won't be able to place flats. But we've finished placing the line art on our sketch. And generally, what's left is coloring. So coloring probably is going to be on the next stream. I drew the OC. Hey, so cool. I'm so happy to hear it. Sure, yeah. Should I pause the drawing? Yeah, please do. I would love to see it. I color it in... I'm coloring it right now. Coloring speedrun. Let's go. Speedrun! Speedrun! There we go. There. So we've finished the line art for our character. We'll need to color it. And that one probably is going to be on the next stream. Stupid work. Bad and stupid. You're not streaming tomorrow, right? Yeah, no, I don't. Tomorrow I have to take a day off from streaming. That's for the, you know, along with the schedule, right? So the schedule, you know, with the schedule, I've set up a break day. I actually have to do something tomorrow, so, you know, that's that. But hey, I'm so happy for all of you. I'm so happy for you to come here today. So, thanks Zaga, thanks Muto, and thanks RKRB for being active chat on Twitch. Thanks Hank, Muto, Gamer, Art Girl, Araf. You having a date finally? No. Yeah. The girl wrote to me that that she has someone else on the eye, so yeah, thanks Hank, Muto, Gamer Art Girl, Araf, Mike, Eloise, Silver, Target, Radioactive, Golden, Kali, and Sleepy for being active chat on YouTube. As always, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Take care, and bye.